Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host T, and we're working on a carburetor. This carburetor in particular belongs to one Moho Nixon, which if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that is a 1971 Dodge Class C motorhome that I have. This carburetor is a Holly, a 2-barrel, and feeds the fuel to the 360 that's in the Moho Nixon. Last time I ran the motorhome, this thing really decided it was done and started leaking out of pretty much everywhere it could leak. Ah! Yep. We got issues. So yes, time for a rebuild. We went down to the O'Reilly auto parts store, picked ourselves up a kit. So we're gonna get this thing torn down, cleaned up, and, well, rebuilt. Hopefully this also means a few other things will be done with Moho Nixon. Mostly a teardown. The name will probably stick, but I think Moho will cease to be a motorhome once I get done with it. So it's torn down as far as I'm gonna go, meaning I left the throttle blades in it and the choke. Everything else is out, so I'm gonna get these cleaned up, see if we can make this thing nice and pretty again. Back from the dishwasher. Back from cleaning. I cleaned everything by hand with a toothbrush and Scotch-Brite, all the way down to all the miscellaneous pieces and fasteners. And that's everything that came out of the carb. Here is the new kit. So it does come with a couple of different gaskets. This is the top gasket, then the base plate gasket, and this one, the flange gasket where that bolts to the intake manifold. So now we just have to figure out which one of these, and we'll just take the ones that came out of it and match it up. That looks like the one right there. So we'll put this back in the box, set that aside, we no longer need it, and then the base plate gasket. And that one looks slightly different as far as the shape goes. The outer, so a little extra corner over here. So let's find out which one we're working with. So let's probably turn it the correct, or the similar, the like direction. We might have better luck. It's got all the same holes in it. Then again, so does this one. So for whatever reason, we have 3 of these. Definitely 2 slightly different varieties, but these look to be the same, so we'll choose that one. Back in the box. Now we don't need him anymore. So now we just need to organize our situation here. About as organized as I'm gonna ever be here. Let's get started. We've got the 2-barrel completely reassembled. And it's got some signs of age and usage, but it cleaned up pretty nice. Keep meaning to put that vacuum hose back on. So I've set the air fuel mixture screws real close to where they were. Basically what I did was run them all the way in and then back them out 1.5 turns. And we'll adjust from there once we get it running. Then we'll also adjust the choke and make sure the idle's where it needs to be, and that we have no leaks. I'm gonna have to take the fake fuel system over too, because Moho Nixon has a tank, I don't know how full it is either, full of stinky gas. It's been sitting for some time at this point. So the gas definitely hasn't gotten better since we pulled this carburetor off a few months ago. So that's where we're headed next, to an undisclosed location where Moho Nixon awaits.